Good morning, students. I'm your English teacher. Today we are going to learn Chapter 4 Speaking Correctly. Let's start. Chapter 4 Speaking Correctly. Letters. Letters make words. Letters are parts of words. Words may be short or long. We can break up words into parts, each of which can be sounded by itself. These parts we call these parts as syllables. Okay? See what happened is letters. How many letters are there in English alphabet? 26 letters are there in English alphabets, isn't it? So, letters are parts of words. When we talk about a single word, for example, speaking is a word. Okay, it comprises of various letters, isn't it? So, letters are parts of words. Now, words words may be short or long. Okay, short in the sense, see here or is there, here may is there, here sounded is there. So these are different word, isn't it? And word may be short, may be long. Okay, so we can break up words into parts. Okay, and each of which can be sounded by itself. That means the if we talk about a particular word, what happens with it? It has different parts. We can separate them, isn't it? So that it can have the sound of its own. So these parts in which we are going to make them separate, isn't it? So these parts we call as sl- so these parts we call them as syllables. Okay, what we call these parts as syllables. So let us see some here. I, we, be, etc. are words of one syllable. Okay, behold, behold, before, begin are words of two syllables. See, we'll try to understand again. See here. Here I is written, here V is written, B is written. Okay, these are words of one syllable. Then, when we are going this behold, before, begin. Okay, what is common in each of them? You can see B is there in front of every word. Yes or no? When we comprise two syllable, okay, when we comprise two syllable, it becomes a single word. So behold, behold is made up of two syllable, that is be and hold. Before, before is made up of two syllable, that is be and for. Here you can see B and this is FORE, for. Now before is again made of two syllable, that is B and begin. Okay, so I, V, B, etc. are words of one syllable, and behold before begin are words of two syllables. That means it comprises behold, before, and begin are made up of two syllables. Okay, that is be and hold. So each of these syllables can be sounded by itself. Okay, why we are saying like that? Because B, okay, B can have the sound of its own. Hold can have the sound of its own, isn't it? But when we speak behold, so it has two separate sounds. So one is of B and other is of hold. It together makes a word. Okay, let's move further. We know that letters are of two kinds. We have seen two uh, two kinds of letters, vowels and consonants in our last class, isn't it? So what are vowels? A, E, I, O, U is vowel, isn't it? And what are consonants? Except these five letters, 21 letters are remaining out of 20, out of 26 letters. 5 are vowels, so there are 21 consonants, isn't it? So vowels vowels have the sound of its own. Yes or no? We learned in our last class. So here also we'll see again. The vowels A, E, I, O, U are letters which can be sounded by themselves. That means they do not need the support of any other letter. Each vowel is therefore a syllable for itself. So each vowel, that is A, E, I, O, U, these letters can be termed as syllable because it has the sound of its own. Okay, let us see some more example. Like away. Away is a word. It has two syllables. Okay, what are they? A and way. These are two syllables. A and way together forms a way. Like that. E and weed makes ever. E and ver makes ever. Same way, I and DLE. This both make idle, isn't it? Then O and pen, open. Then U SU2AL, usual. These are three syllables. It makes usual. Understood? Now let's move further. What is the consonant? A consonant is a letter which cannot sound by itself. It needs a vowel before it or after it to make it into a word or syllable. Okay? When we talk about consonants, we learned in our last class that it does not have the sound of its own. Cannot be pronounced alone. It needs the support of vowel. Okay, so here also it is telling you the same thing, that a consonant need a letter of vowel, whether it is after the consonant or before the consonant, it does not matters. Okay, it is termed as vowel or syllable when we will talk about a word. Okay, for example, we will take a simple word. Okay, that is HELP, help. So E is a vowel, isn't it? And H, L, and P, all these three letters are consonants. Okay, so they need the support of a vowel to make a complete word. Understood? Let us take another example. Okay, TWO, two. Okay, which letter here is a vowel? O is a vowel. A, E, I, O, U. So O is a vowel. And TW, both the letter do not have their own sound, and these both letters are consonants. Okay, when we speak TW, it doesn't give you a proper sound or a complete word. But when we add vowel after the consonants, then we get a word that is TWO2. We can term this as a word or syllable. Got it? We'll move further. In the word an, the letter N has the help of the vowel A before it to make it the word or the syllable an. In the word so, the letter S has the help of the vowel has the sorry in the word so, the letter S has the help of the vowel O after it to make it the word or the syllable so. Okay, as I gave you the example, it's the same with an and so. When we talk about an, an, it comprises of two letters, that is A and N. So A is a vowel. Okay, A is a vowel and N is a consonant, isn't it? So to make an, we needed the letter A, vowel. Okay, before the consonant. Before the consonant we used, this is a consonant and this is a vowel. So before consonant we used a letter of vowel to make it a complete word. So an is a word as well as it or you can say it as syllable. Okay, likewise we have another word that is so, isn't it? S and O together makes so, where S is a consonant and O is a vowel. Okay, here we placed our vowel after consonant, isn't it? This is a consonant, this is a vowel. So we placed vowel after the consonant. Understood? To make a complete word, or we can say it as syllable. Let us move further. In the word God, the vowel in the middle of two consonants G and D makes it the word or the syllable God. Okay, for we had a talk about an and so, isn't it? Here vowel was before consonant, here vowel is after consonant. Now we will talk about the vowel which is in middle of two consonant, that is G, O and D, where G stands for consonant, V stands for vowel and D also stands for consonant, isn't it? So GD doesn't make a good sound, or it doesn't make a complete word. So it needed the support of a vowel which is placed in middle of both the consonants. Understood? Now we'll move further again. The word India has three syllables. Ind, I, A. The last two letters I and A are vowels and each is a syllable by itself. Now see here, what is the word here? India, isn't it? It comprises of three syllables, that is Ind, I and A. Okay, and here it says that the last two letters, that is I and A, okay, both are vowels and both have their own sound. I, A. So both both the letters are syllable. Okay, understood, students? If you have any doubt, please comment, or you can message me. We'll meet in our next class. Thank you.